Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got to the office today without my headset, so I'm going to have to talk on my phone here. I figured we were just going to be planning on what to do for bear quotes, right? Is that what we're looking at
Okay.
today?
Yes.
Okay. Give some more time for other people to get in, I guess.
Yes. Just send them a reminder. I call you Brian, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Happens all the time. Maybe we need to reschedule to this afternoon.
Let me see what they say. Gabby replied, she says in a little bit. No, everybody was very interested. I have to leave like at 9:45, but other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah, we can, if they're busy, I get it. We can always reschedule. It's not a big deal. My afternoon's pretty open today. I've just got a meeting here at 11. Other than that, I'm free.
Mine is not. I'm pretty booked up today since 7 a.m. I cannot believe it. Okay, ladies. There. I put you on, somebody join on the phone.
Okay.
Who is 574?
That's me.
Oh, so it's you and you.
Yeah, well, I left my headset at my, well, not at my house, in my wife's truck because my daughter was playing with it the other day, and I grabbed it from her and put it in the put it in the truck to make sure to not forget it. And guess what I did? Forgot it. So I had to call on with my phone today, but there's Gabby.
Nobody's replying.
Hello, Gabby.
There she is.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so Christian is asking for the meeting number. It's the same, right? So we are using the.
It's the same. I put it on my calendar, so I just click on it every time. I can send it to her. Copy link.
I think I have it saved too. Do you send it? I have it here. So.
You have it via text?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, go ahead and send it because I don't have it on text, just on my computer. She's in.
Okay, let's see here.
See her yet?
So I find out that Zoom
There we
changed the
go.
rules. Now you have two options. You need to have the passcode or you need to enable the waiting room. It's not another option.
Hey, I'm on now.
Hey,
All
Sorry,
righty.
I was on another call. I kept trying to say, hey, I gotta hang up, and I couldn't like hang up their Zoom, and so I couldn't look for the meeting number.
Christian, I'm making you the host because I forgot my headset today, and for some odd reason I keep getting kicked off the internet here on Zoom. So I'm going to join from my phone. I figured today we were just going to be brainstorming on what to do moving forward, right?
Yes.
Oh, and I've talked to
Okay.
several. How do I turn off my damn music? Hold on. Let me get in.
Make sure I don't lose it. You should have the meeting controls now since you're host.
Okay, so I'm trying to.
Dude, where is my music coming from? Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys.
You're okay.
I was trying to open up multiple Zooms at the same time, and you can't do that.
No, you can't.
I didn't know. I've talked to, let me tell you guys what I'm thinking on this. So I've talked to quite a few agents. Do I go to my Zoom ad manager or something? I don't know what you want me to go to on here.
Go to what, you mean?
Let me just, I can go to the ad manager, I guess. I don't know what you.
Yeah, I mean, you can pull it open. I just figured we'd be brainstorming anyway. For some odd reason, I have to find new Wi-Fi. My computer won't stay connected to Zoom on my laptop. I'm having issues with it all morning, so I'm headed to different Wi-Fi here. But I'm on my phone to discuss. So while I'm driving here.
Yeah, I did a lot of research over the weekend, and shoot, did I go down? So, and I was thinking, like, because Gabby and Grace and I were talking about, you know, how we could keep doing the leads, blah, 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 which I definitely want to do. But first and foremost, I really want it to be for, I mean, the reason I'm doing this is for farmers and my leads for farmers. So then I started reaching out to agents who advertise a lot on Facebook. And so many of them still advertise on Facebook and just wait until someone from compliance says, hey, you can't do that one or you can't do that one. So most of the time, most agents aren't putting the actual logo, they're saying Farmers Insurance.
oh,
So what I was thinking is, can't we just repurpose what our existing ad and just putting Farmers Insurance and seeing what we get from it and trying it that way for a little bit? Because I didn't do all this to start initially. Like if it works into that, I'll do it. But I really I want it for insurance, and I'm not trying to grow an agency outside of farmers either. And that's really looking up Dan's leads too, guys. And he does have his logo on it, but they probably just haven't seen that yet.
Well, I think you guys were just picking up some major headway, and that's why Facebook flagged it to begin with, is you guys are starting to capitalize on a market. So it really is up to you. We can try running ads underneath the guise of farmers, that's fine. We just have to play the game with compliance. And so, like you said, just if they find something they don't like, they're going to tell us and they're going to flag it and we're going to have to take it down. We can definitely play that game if that's the way you want to proceed. If you're comfortable like that, I don't care which way we go. I thought, in my own professional opinion, let's just put it out there. Over the last 3 weeks, I've been testing my white label quote informer, and I've been running pure Google ads to it, nothing more. Just clicks from searches on Google. I've generated 27 long form leads, which are like auto home life combo or auto home or auto renter. 9 of those were auto home and life combo leads. So nearly, 1/3, or right at 1/3 of the leads generated were very high intent. And I did a calculation this morning between the long form leads, the click to calls that I received, and the scheduled appointments that were set for you guys in your market areas. Out of all of that, that's a total of about $3,000 worth of monetization potential. So in other words, all the leads generated, if you decide to go down the route of a lead gen firm, there are people we can get you in contact with that you can network with on a ping post basis, and you can monetize those leads generated in states that you're not working in. So there's potential for you to take the business, say it's Bear Quotes, to a higher level. Not a lot of daily work, because we'll automate that ping post effort. So you'll just get a report at the end of each week of how many leads were accepted and how much you made in profit off of the leads that were accepted. There's no direct to agent sales or anything like that. You just basically set yourself up as a publisher in the industry. That might be an option for you guys if you want to reinvest profits and try and scale down the road. If not, and that seems like too much and you don't want to go that way, let's just plan on throwing up some ads underneath farmers, and maybe we break this down to each person running their own individual ad accounts. I don't know.
It's not that I'm not interested in that, and I don't think the girls are not interested in that either. I don't know enough about the lead generation side yet. What I know about is farmers, and what I need is leads for farmers. And
yeah. And you guys running, so say you ran bearquotes.com, which I think is a fantastic name. And it's like I told, I think it was Grace we talked last week on Friday, late Friday night. Like I'm just envisioning a polar bear with fur on its head and, just basically nude from the neck down, hugging a steering wheel, right? So, a play on words and things like that, you'd be surprised how quickly you can brand out with something like that and get that recurring traffic to request information. Because for farmers, all you guys need is just first dibs. You go first dibs, try and write it with farmers. If you can't, then you go to secondary markets, and then past that, you just monetize. Either way, you're holding the prospect's information in your database so you can continue to market on your own. But if you monetize, what you're doing is you're forcing competition on your database. So it's things to think about. But especially if you're writing the business first and you get first dibs on the best stuff, that A quality lead, then, what are you worried about on the monetization side? You might as well just focus on getting those A's. Those are never going to run out. There's always people to target.
Yeah, Ryan, so let me, okay, so I did my little bit of research as well over the weekend. And this is the way that I think, that I see the things right now. So first of all, because we are so new in this, so we need to trust in Facebook and know more about it in order to even think about, become a lead generation for other agents. So I agree with Christian. I think we need to go and slow down a little bit and just change the strategy just to, let's showcase farmers because other agents are doing that. So let's see what are the results that we're finding. And the more that we know, more that we can grow at the site, the Bear Quote. So I agree with Christian. We not want to stop something that we already start, but we didn't even try go to farmers because many agents are using farmers without any problem. and they are generating a lot of business, not just for themselves, but
Sure.
for other agents as well.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do whatever you guys want. I'm here to help you go the route you think is best. It's your businesses. And, you know, I recommended starting with a third-party name to begin with because I didn't want you to come into compliance with farmers. But I think it's going to happen inevitably. So if it's going to happen inevitably, let's just reconvene tomorrow. And maybe, guys, if you can think of some ads that you might want to run on your own, like just search for some images and maybe come up with some content on your own, both
Why do we
English and
do it-
Spanish, and then I'll do mine.
Why do we have to do the ads on our own? We can still do it together.
Oh, no, 100%. I'm just saying on your guys' own, brainstorm, and then let's come together and take the ideas and build the ads out according to the ideas you come up with. Because I don't want to be doing a whole lot of, you know, like newly uncovered state approved program. We can use state approved because every insurance program in existence has to be approved with the state before you can offer it. So that's a given. But I think if we're going to take it the farmer's route, maybe we should have you guys on the more personable side start recording more videos of yourselves in the office describing, you know, your business, the products, the features, the benefits, and run campaigns that way. So by the time a consumer talks to you, they're fully expecting to speak to Christian because you're in New Mexico, right? Then we could probably skyrocket that quality of the lead, the intent, may pay a little bit more, right? In the end, we may be paying $15, $20 per lead, but if we're having that full conversation 3 times we get a lead about all their coverages and everything, that's where I think that the money is going to be for you guys, especially if you're trying to write farmers. We got to find the people who are serious. You know, it's just like a State Farm agent trying to sell State Farm. You're trying to sell a premium product for the same coverage you can get somewhere else. So you got to sell the product and sell yourself, basically, is what you're selling, right? You're that good neighbor down the road. Well, in this case, what we're doing is you're the specialist for New Mexico. You're the specialist for Illinois. So you could say, hi, I'm, you know, State Farm agent, or I'm sorry, Farmers Insurance agent, specialist for the state of Illinois, and you can say that in Spanish, right? So you can go that route for the Hispanic side. But the English side, I say we focus on what the big aggregators are doing and maybe just start looking into some Google AdWords and stuff like that over the next week or two and start making that transition, because I'm getting a lot of good results from Google.
But we did this to do some Spanish leads, so I definitely want to still stay on the
Sure.
Spanish track with farmers.
Oh, sure. That's what I'm saying is maybe start doing some ads, you know, like saying you're a Farmers Insurance agent for the Spanish community in the state of New Mexico, or, you know, that we can focus on the Hispanic side for sure. And just, you know, kind of, you know, like, or maybe we can say a phrase that gets across the point. I mean, we can still do the insurance in your language, in your own language, but maybe like if you were to do a 3-second introduction, like, hi, I'm Ryan with Farmers Insurance, and I specialize in the Spanish market. You know, say that in Spanish before you start your videos, so that people watching it in Spanish who understand Spanish and speak it know that you're the specialist for Spanish in the state of Illinois for farmers. Now what you're doing is you're making it seem like you have a lot more authority than you really do, and you're not doing anything underhanded, because you do specialize in speaking Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So there's play on words and, you know, double entendres that we can use to increase that intent without sacrificing your compliance with corporate, right? And that's kind of the way I want to go about it, because I don't want you guys to get in trouble with corporate for posting, you know, something that's not corporate sponsored, right? So before you guys run any type of incentivized advertising campaigns.
We won't get in trouble if we don't use the logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like before you run any type of incentivized advertising campaigns, at least.
Oh, we can't do incentivized.
Go through corporate and make sure they pre-approve it. I mean, we can do whatever wording we want. I would just type of ads, anything that requires a giveaway or a giving of a gift card or anything like that to the leads themselves, we can't be rebating. So we have to make sure we go through corporate and get it approved for compliance. Because even though you're not using Farmer's logo, you're still using their name and brand because you're an agent. So, but we'll take that in stride, you know, as time comes on. But guys, I'm about 10 minutes away from Wi-Fi here, so. But what do you guys think? You just want to focus farmers and maybe just go the route of the educational portion with these videos to start? We can still do lead form ads, and we can still do some of the state approved. But I would guess running as farmers, you're probably going to see a slight uptick in cost per lead. We may be surprised; it might go down on cost per lead. Who knows? I'm going to have to come up with some creative content then today if we're going to go the farmers route, because I'm going to have to think of ways to get around not saying things that would need corporate compliance approval. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably can't use the word farmers in the copy. You can say I'm a farmer's insurance agent if you're in a video, because now you're representing as an agency. But we can't say farmers insurance in our copy, most likely. So we can't say, get your quote with farmers insurance today. Probably can't say that, right? But we could say, get your quote from farmers insurance agent Christian Slayton. I bet we could get away with that from a corporate compliance standpoint.
Yeah, I don't think we need to focus so much on what we can get away with. I think we should just do our ad, and if they do our ads, and if there's one that they say, hey, you can't do that, then we take it down. I've asked all my friends that have already been contacted, and they're like, yeah, they tell me to remove this, I have to remove that. I just talked to Matthew Brown last night, Gabby, because he does a ton, and he spends about 10 to 15 grand a month on it. And he said the only thing they've made him take down is the jot form.
The jot form.
Well, it's just a form that he puts inside his ads, which I put inside all of mine in Hearsay, which is something Farmers sets up for us. I put that URL, my jot form, in there, and I haven't been in trouble for it yet, but I did go remove all the logos off of it. So he said that's all they've even told him.
So remove the logos from the job form?
Yeah, you have to you can't have the logo on the job form.
Oh, okay. But the rest you can have
yes.
from your.
Pretty much anything away from staying away from the logo on your ads on Facebook is fair game. Now, what about if we put the logo on a landing page and send traffic to your guys' lander? Can we use Farmer's logo then?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? So to be honest, I think Farmers is so lost about what we can do and what we cannot do it. And even if they're lost in the English side, can you imagine in the Spanish side? They don't have any clue what is happening. So I think we can take advantage of what we can do for now until they figure out
and then
the compliance. Because
we can
for
ask
Spanish,
for
they don't have anything.
Thank you. I think you're right. I think we should do it and then ask for forgiveness if they're like, you can't do that.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Because I searched the whole marketing store for their compliance, and I went into Hearsay, and it's just, here, let us help you build an ad. They're not saying you can't do an ad unless we help you build it.
No, I yesterday I had a meeting with somebody who's trying to translate some scripts for us to use it in Facebook. And then from my opinion, so there's a couple of people from corporate office trying to do this. So they're so lost in this, and they're even going back and forth with the lawyers and how the translation can be approved. And by the time that they decide what we're gonna do, we already have this running. So I don't think that we need to be worried. Even if the people who are doing it in English are not having any issues, we're not gonna have any issues in Spanish because they didn't even know what we are saying.
All right, so I think the plan of action then, Christian, go to Facebook. Facebook and let them know that you've chosen to just stick with farmers for now, I guess?
Yeah, I have my meeting on October 14th, and I will, because she said I have to have a logo and a registered business. And it's like, dude, I am a registered business, but regardless, no more false advertising is what she said.
Yeah, I called this last year. Facebook's trying to become the white pages, yellow pages of the internet. So they're using pages to verify businesses at the state level. So when you go to Facebook and you look up a business, you can be verified that that's an actual business that they're running ads. That's what it is, I'm sure. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I've got to do some brainstorms today on content and images and really sit down and go through a new plan of attack. And then if you guys want to start recording your videos of you, I can send you an example here over the internet on email here real quick. But basically just review your products and services in short 30 to 45 second clips of you describing the benefit of the person choosing you guys. You're going to have to do it in both English and Spanish, or get one of you guys to do it.
Why do we have to do it in English?
Because we're going to run the app the same way, just different language. Remember that conundrum we came into experience with New Mexico and not being able to do a high volume in just one language? But the moment we turned on English, they came in cheap.
I don't want to do English ads. I only want to do Spanish.
Okay, we can do just Spanish if you really want.
I do. I really just want to do Spanish to learn that market because nobody else is doing that. Everybody's doing English.
Sure. Yeah, then have whoever in your office record those videos. I need 5 videos, the top 5 benefits of choosing Christian Slayton or Gabriella or Grace. The 5 benefits of working with you guys. Describe them in a 30 to 45 second video for each one. So if one of the benefits is like, I don't know, maybe you have, a special thing on your auto insurance policy that you can't get with anybody else. You think that's a big selling point? Then review that in 30 to 45 seconds.
So that would be one of the things that farmers would flag. I don't think we should talk so much about product as value of our agency. We need
right, exactly. So the top 5 valuable things of working for each one of you guys and why. And maybe it's you walking in your office and introducing team members and say, this is why it's valuable to work with us, because we're dedicated to the Hispanic community, right? You come up with those 5 things, 5 videos from each one of you guys individually, because we're going to run them by state so they know who they're talking to by the time they get on the phone with you guys. And then tomorrow we'll put up an ad for each one of you guys with those videos. Don't overthink it. Don't feel awkward or goofy. Just as if you were doing a Facebook post, right? Hey guys, Gabriella with Farmers Insurance. I'm here in my office. Just wanted to introduce you to my team members. They're dedicated to the Hispanic community. If you have any questions whatsoever about anything that related to insurance, we're the team to help you in the states of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. Right? That'd be the first one. Give us a call today or click the button below and schedule time to meet with us. And we'll send a schedule a click to a link to a calendar or maybe a click to call.
Hey, Ryan. Okay, so slow down. Okay, hold on. So let me ask you a question. So we have a video. So we have a video that is a general video, just following a little bit the steps that Dan is following. So we produce a video that can be used with a 100 number that can be promoted on Facebook, and the video can send people to the 3 or the 4 states that we are working. So it's a little bit of a similar thing that Dan is doing it. So we already know.
Debbie, it's hard to hear you.
To get further away.
Yeah, you're moving away from your phone.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me better? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the video. So let's try, because that's something that we have, but we didn't use it because we didn't know how, we're gonna do it. But I think it's the time to start working in that video because that video is very similar what Dan has, and he is producing, tons of leads for himself and for other agents. So, we can find a way to use it to start, and I think that give us a little bit of time to produce the other little videos that we had to produce. But paying attention what Dan is doing, even when the people are going inside to his a landing page that is his agency. So everything that he has translated in Spanish is bad. So the translation, I think he used Google. So if somebody is reading all what he's advertising in Spanish, it's terrible. So the translation is so bad. And if he's doing what he's doing, I can imagine how, we can do it if we're doing the things better, I can say. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, we can try that too. So,
Yours is already done and it's so professional. But
it's a professional video. Yeah.
What Ryan said before was we need to establish ourselves. So before we come out with something like that, to show who we are. So if we're rebranding ourselves,
An introductory.
if we're rebranding ourselves back to farmers, how come we can't start out in Spanish with farmers the same way we did with Triple Threat?
Yeah, you can. And so that's what I'm saying is just get an introductory video done in Spanish of your agency for Farmers Insurance, and then do one 30 to 45 second video covering the top 5 benefits, the top 5 most valuable things of doing business with your agency independently. And then we'll use those videos for the ads in the individual states. So by the time that they reply to the ad, they're expecting to talk to Christian if it's in New Mexico, right?
So then, let us just have a couple of days to do that, because I didn't come dressed to record a damn video today, even if I...
Okay.
And the thing is, too, we can leave this ad running. I don't even meet her till 10:14.
Is it still running?
Yeah, we left it running. But we are spending, we are spending the $300 a day for sure. But don't you think we should go in and change the effective dates?
Yeah, Christian.
Expiring today or yesterday.
Yeah, we can. Here's one thing we can do. If I can call you in about 2 hours, about 1:00 p.m. Eastern, I can go in there and change those real quick. I hesitate to change them though, because are they going to flag your account for you resubmitting ads under that name?
Oh, I don't know. She said by 10:14 to have my logo and stuff ready.
So she didn't say you can't post new things?
No, she just said to have everything, that she's going to help me legitimize the page with farmers branding on 10:14. That's my only option. And I'm like, I don't want to meet with you again. In my mind, I'm thinking that. It's like, why do I have to keep talking to this lady?
Yeah, well, now they've got you wrapped in. The idea was to get the training so that you were compliant, and now they've turned this into...
You're not compliant.
They've turned this into, let's inspect every aspect of your business, and, oh, by the way, if you don't meet with me, we're going to shut down your Facebook account.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the problem. This is the problem with Facebook, and this is what I'm saying is like, maybe it's time to make the move to Google. I've been having great results with Google, and Google Video on YouTube. You guys will own the market. Everybody sits on their phone on YouTube. I do it all the time. So
we're all game for doing that, Ryan. We definitely we're 100%, and I'm even game for doing the lead generation company. I just don't know enough yet. I just need to learn a little bit more.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and we need to. What we should, if you guys want to do, we could go both ways. So let's do this. I'm going to come up, obviously your white label, and just come up with a logo and get it up for Bear Quotes, just so you have the idea in your head, so you can start visualizing it. Because until it's semi-realistic, it doesn't really kind of sit in the mind. but we'll focus on farmers for now. We'll publish new ads. I just got to get the Wi-Fi that works. I'm 5 minutes away from Starbucks here, so hopefully their Wi-Fi will work. But I've got to call at 11. So that's why I was wondering if I could call you at 1, Christian,
Yeah, you can.
for us better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I
And
have
then
a
we'll,
this, but let me just look really let me just double check because
Yeah.
you can call someone at 1. Oh,
and worst case
Oh, you
scenario, I just need to log on and you can walk away from the computer as long as I can remote manage it.
I won't even be here. I have an appointment outside of my office, but everyone else is an admin, so anyone else can
Sure.
do
Yeah,
it.
anybody else meet today at 1?
Oh, you're 1. That's my 11. Oh yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, that works. We'll do
Yeah,
one at a time, and we'll get some basic ads up and get those published under farmers, and see what happens there. And then in the meantime, I'll work on some more ad ideas past the videos for us tomorrow.
Well, yeah. So because we can just change the white the BBB logo to a Farmers
We could
Insurance
go,
without
yeah,
a logo.
we could go in and change the pages on the ads. That's what I'm thinking to do today, is change the pages on the ads and then republish them with the updated dates. And that way they're published under farmers, not BBB.
Yeah, and that way the people that have already seen them. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that,
Nope.
Ryan. That gets us safe.
Okay, that's the plan then. We'll do that today at 1:11 your time, and get new ads up today for farmers and at least get them converted. And then we'll start game planning on strategy. But I think you guys go the video route and we get these up on YouTube and run some Google ads. You guys are going to be like, why did we even ever waste time with Facebook? When you get a Google lead, it's just completely different because they're looking for what you offer. They found you by searching for you, right? So it's just a completely different experience. So we'll talk more about that, though.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect.
All righty. We'll see you at 1 then.
Are you gonna just call me or?
Yeah, I'll send you a message before I call, but yeah, we'll probably just use the same Zoom link.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
All righty.
All right. Okay.
Bye,
Thank you,
gals.
guys.
Talk to you then.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.